So, hi everyone, as you can see by the name and by the mask that I'm wearing right now, this is on the Spider-Man masks and all the progression on all of these. So, I have a handful here, I have some lenses and stuff, so just to show you. So, you can just see this is the new updated one. I really just wanted to get into this right away. The new lenses that are really tight into the mask, you know, there's no glue marks or anything around the edges and stuff. And yeah, that's what I really like about this whole mask. Visibility from the white mesh that I will show in the process videos that are going to be out probably next week. The whole base is made from red lycra fabric. So here's a blank one here. If you just cut two sides of red 4-way stretch lycra fabric, sew them together, put a zipper here in the back if you want to take in your chin area, like right here, you can see. And that's all there is to it. I have a whole process video. I think I have around 3 of those, and it's been a 3-year long process of making these masks. And yeah, it just comes on and off with a zipper. The back, pull it off like that. So yeah, that's the whole Spider-Man mask there. Let me just put on a blank one. So you first start out with this before you would even make your lenses, because you know you need something to glue your lenses to. Or if you want to buy a morph suit mask, you know, you can get those online, a red morph suit, or you can just buy the mask separately. And yeah, this is what I started out with, just 2 pieces of red 4-way stretch lycra fabric. Ooh, let's zip it off here at the back. Then what you will end up doing is cutting like a paper template for your lenses. This is one that I just had. You can do any shape, size, you know, do any frame that you want. Then I wrapped it in the black fabric, the black lycra. So you can just see here at the back, using a hot glue gun. You can use super glue, you can use any good adhesive that you want, but I would suggest, you know, a hot glue gun's really good. Then you would put in your plastic layer, so you can use stuff from soda bottles, you can use stuff from, you know, anything found cheaply around the house. I went to a dollar store, Poundland, and I got a fish bowl, so used for consuming alcohol, plastic fish bowl. Has a nice curvature to it, has you can check how many scratches it has. You'll want a nice clear lens. Then here is one without the plastic layer, so you can see the difference. You know, this was one of my first lenses that I ever did make with a pair of sunglasses. So just a sunglass lens and the same frame. The frame is made from cardboard, but this gives a nice mirrored. I think the plastic gives a really nice double layer to it. Then once you have the layer on, you'll just put a white layer on the other side. I use 2 kinds of plastic, so one for the white mesh, the other for the outer lens shape, and that's really about it. So 2 layers of plastic, one with the white mesh, one just clear. The black frames around the edges. That's pretty much it, guys, for your lenses. You know, I can see out of these if you put it up to the camera there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Afterwards you will end up with a mask sort of like this. So this one is an expression mask that I have, you know, so given different expressions. If you're Spider-Man, you're just like, you know, scratching your head if you're confused, if you want to do some funny pictures of cosplay and stuff. Yeah, so you would just have a blank face mask. And what's taken me years, it's actually taken me a very long time to work my way up to actually getting the webs onto the mask. Now, you don't have to just stick to the traditional, you know, red and black. You can go for the blue and red. Miles Morales, you know, with red lenses, black mask. That's completely up to you and what you want to do. But yeah, that's one of the alternative masks that you can go for. A whole alternative design of what I've made is the red hood. Using the same techniques for Spider-Man, I have made a red hood 1-piece, you know, lycra face mask. And if I just zip that up at the back, you can see it acts as a, you know, just a double feature. So you don't have to make the big helmet if you don't want to. You don't have to have a face shell. This is the other alternative mask that I have made with the full web pattern. So the difference in not having, you know, a web pattern, it really does make a difference when you take the time. If you want to puffy paint yours, if you want to meticulously draw it on with a fabric pen or marker. I just use a normal ballpoint pen. I probably should have used a fabric marker or pen, so that's probably the next stage or step. Yeah, guys, it's all in your imagination. You can design it up however you want. The Amazing Spider-Man, you can go for Spectacular Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, 616, Insomniac, you know, the PS4. There's a lot of 2099. Obviously, that's one I have downstairs. Some of these masks are for sale. I think some of them are going to be getting sold, but this one is my favorite, and that is the Ultimate. So from the progression of all these masks that you can just see, this is the one that has came pretty full circle for me. I spent the time on the web pattern, spent the time on the lenses, sort of, you know, just glued in here at the edges. You know, up here I still have to just, you know, pull that in a bit. That's just going over with a glue gun. Here around the bottom, it's all nice and tight. Tiny, it's a small zipper here in the back. Once you just goes over your head, you know, it has a really nice, it's not as tight as some of the other masks. It has leverage where it needs to have leverage, and it pulls in where it needs to pull in, namely here in the chin, you know, here in the chin and around the neck area. That was something that took me a while to get, because once I made the base, you know, head shape, it was about now starting to get in those really detailed features, which going in your neck, making sure your ears sit in right. That's why a lot of people wear face shells, because it gives it that nice big circular head shape. I don't know, some people say I have that, so thank you, genetics. But yeah, that's the whole, you know, mask thing. All in all, I would always say make up a paper template. I have all these lenses, so they range from ones without, you know, any plastic on the inside. That's what I started off with at the start. Again, some metal on the inside for lenses, but again with the plastic layer, you can see it gives a sort of nice gloss effect. I have made templates from cardboard. I think that's actually what those are made from. So this shape here is actually that. You know, I have just nice templates. Obviously I had to cut on the inside of it here to get this nice shape. So you just put that there, glue it together, and that's your whole frame. Guys, that's all I can say. The head mannequin really helps. Little homie Romeo is downstairs at this very moment. I wish I could pause the video and go down and get him, because he hasn't, you know, appeared in any videos in a while. But yeah, that's all the things that I can show all in all about the progression of the Spider-Man mask in the past 2 years. I hope it helped. I hope, you know, maybe it's intrigued you to make your own. Go and design it. You can make it from EVA foam. Again, this one's made from cardboard. This frame around the edge here, this is all cardboard, and this is a sunglass lens. So it doesn't have to be EVA foam or Peltex, but I find that the Peltex, or maybe sometimes you can buy 3D printed ones or rubber ones, they do cost a bit of money. Your cosplay is worth it though if you're, you know, a really big fan of the character and stuff. I find it a lot more hands-on. Really make, again, it's took me 3 years. 3 years, the 2 to 3 years to make these, and actually like get to this point where they look really comic accurate and proper. The next stage is to get them the web pattern screen printed onto the pattern before I sew anything, before I glue on the lenses, so that when these masks are done, I know for a fact that the web pattern is completely done. And yeah, I'm a lot more confident in making the lenses, because as you can see, I've made a shit ton of lenses. You know, that's just the ones that I've ripped off of other masks that I don't want to, you know, mass produce, and I just want to keep maybe and mass produce later on. And I didn't want those going to waste. But yeah, the Bagley one, again, I'm just going to put this on for the outro. On the inside, I'll actually show you, I forgot to show. This is overlocked, so the mask won't bust. You can just see here at the edges. It leaves a little frayed edge that you cut off, but that is what overlocking is. It really doubles up, or I think it's quadruple, the thread count. So it just, you know, really goes over. It gives it a nice clean edge also, a nice straight clean edge. And yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside here. You can just see the glue. Actually, some of the mannequin foam came off when I glued it to using the mannequin head. So yeah, always maybe be protective of your things. All in all, you can see where it's taken in here on the chin, the zip area. It looks really clean on the inside, which some of my masks never did previously. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty proud of the, you know, the professional finish. It makes it feel a lot more sturdy. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped. Maybe it inspired you to make your own. Let me know down below if it did and what you think of the mask. And yeah, let me know what you're working on. For me, everyone here at Ireland and in my house and my housemate, you're amazing. Always at your geek speak. Please subscribe and comment. And again, thank you so much for the recent amount of comments and likes on the videos, guys. Honestly, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me that we're getting to that point now where it's getting really interactive with the channel again. I'm more excited than ever to start, because everything's getting really, really clear and accurate. So I'm a lot more confident in showing you the you know, the props and the costumes, because I don't have to hide anything anymore. You know, some of the costumes, they weren't up to the scratch, so what I really would have wanted them to be. and now we're really getting into it. Guys, thank you so much for watching again. Please subscribe and comment. Always at your geek speak, and you're amazing. See you in the next video.